Right guys, welcome back to the channel. Happy Saturday, hope you're all smashing it. Well, the car that started the channel, the f30 330D, we've never actually done a full drive review on this car. I've got Tom with me today. So, Tom's car's not mapped, this car is mapped. So, let's have a little rundown of the specs first, do the boring stuff. And then we'll have a little walk around the inside, and then we'll go and get some fuel, get out on the road. Right guys, so this is a pre-LCI model on a 2013 with a 3 litre straight 6 twin scroll turbo producing 258 horsepower and 560 newton meters of torque. So this is mapped, so it's 310 brake horsepower with over 650 newton meters. It's got the ZF8 8-speed automatic gearbox with a curb weight of 1,540 kilograms with 0 to 60 time of 5.3 and limited to 155 mile an hour. Right guys, first off, it's a factory M Sport. So we've got gloss black trim around the windows. Got the M Sport wheels, these are the 18s, not the 19s. The M Sport front bumper, the corner splitters, but I've added them with gloss black grills. Little M badges on the side. Got the M Sport sills. The M Sport rear bumper and the rear spoiler, which I have added. So inside we've got the black Dakota leather, the baby seat. Not bad space in these, but a 5 Series is a lot more generous. Then up front we've got the factory M Sport seats. These ones aren't electric, they have got the electric bolsters to keep you all snug. I haven't got the large screen, the Pro Nav in this, but I've got heated seats, dual climate. Obviously we've got the M Sport steering wheel with paddles. So it is reasonably basic inside compared to some bits, but it does me. We've got obviously sat nav with DAB and the pretty standard instrument clusters, but I like them, they're nice and analog like the older BMs. Right, so let's get out in it, get some fuel, see how she performs, and gauge Tom's reaction to the 330D with stage 1 tune on. Let's go. Right guys, well we've just juiced her up, now we're going to hit the road. Obviously this is a car I started the channel with, so wanted to do a full drive review, never had Tom properly out in it with the camera to gauge his reaction. Obviously mine is mapped, Tom's just got the Alpina flash map, he's strongly considering getting a remap, so I'm going to let Tom have a little drive in a bit and gauge his reaction. See a few bits of info about the car first. I've had it 2 years. It's not really caused me any major problems other than maintenance, tyres, distant pads and servicing. It's doing about 300 miles a week and it's a fantastic car. I absolutely love it, and I think anyone in the market for getting a 30D, if you're doing mileage, it just soaks up the mileage beautifully. So don't have any quarrels about it. So how does it feel inside, Tom, compared to the old f31, which is a bit more of a higher spec with,
Yeah, well obviously it's pretty similar. Dashboard's pretty much the same layout. Obviously I've got the bigger screen, I've got the Harman Kardon.
Yeah. And as we discovered the other day, you have your kick under the back bumper and your boot open.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's a nice little feature.
There you go. So, the spec doesn't really bother me. The only thing I've said in the past that massively bothers me is I'd like the Harman Kardon, and I think I am gonna.
Yeah, it does make a difference on the stereo, really.
There we go.
It does go, doesn't she?
Picks up. That's right. Just in comfort, that one.
That's normal comfort.
So it does pick up.
So we've got you out of Eco Pro then, have we?
I'm finally out of Eco Pro after Gareth calling me Miss Daisy. I do generally just chug this car along. Now we've got another BMW behind us for a bit of a... It's just obviously seen making us give it a bit of gas, but Miss Daisy is now still in comfort. I'm not quite an Eco Pro yet, but we'll get you in the car in a minute, Tom.
Yeah, I can't wait, to be honest. I can't wait to see what it's like with it being mapped.
These do weigh a little bit less than the 31.
Yeah.
Nothing major.
It does pick up,
just
doesn't
picks
it?
up. That BM now, it's a speck in the rearview mirror.
What is it?
I don't know, it's like a 5 Series GT or something like that. But, you know what, I'm just going to slip it back into Eco Pro now. I relax when I'm in Eco Pro, I love it. This is why he will never, ever let me probably do the journey anywhere, because it'll be 55, 60 all the way, 50 miles per gallon, which leads me on to what are we doing after my little video about has your economy dropped since CGR recall. So
what were you on originally?
when I made that video, I was saying it was doing just on the nose of 48, and it's crept up to 48.8. So the weather has got a bit milder, but it's not quite where I want it to be. It was like 51 point something,
you're
heading on 52, and to be honest, I wasn't driving it. You know, I was on like late shifts and that, so I was having a little go at night when it's quiet. So see what it does closer to spring. Hopefully it'll edge back up towards the 50 mpg. It's all about numbers with me. I just like things to be rounded off.
Yeah, but I mean, it's colder weather. Diesels aren't great, are they? For fuel economy when it's cold. They're not like petrol.
Yeah, right. So we're going to get pulled over now. Get Tom in, see what he thinks.
Can't wait.
Let's do it. Right, guys. We got Tom at the wheel. We just had a little go then. It's so weird being a passenger in your own car. I'm just so not used to it. And even Tom's sat there like that. What do I do? But it's exactly the same. Oh. Easy on it, Tom. Easy on it, lad. Oh, no,
That's an Eco
She's
Pro,
a baby.
isn't it?
She's a baby. Oh, God. She doesn't know what's hit her. It's all right, Daisy. Never letting Gareth have a go in this thing. Oh God. Oh, thank God there's traffic. So Tom, you've had a little blip.
Yeah,
so
you can feel the difference. It does pick up a bit better.
So can you feel the difference? Because obviously I've never drove yours. I haven't drove. I've drove the E92 and I've drove the E46. So I've never drove it. But this is the first time. I think the last. Yeah, go. No, I've never drove.
I thought you had.
I've never drove yours. On that first review we did.
Yeah, so. It was just me driving, wasn't
it? So yeah, I would like to have a go with the Alpina flash map on the box. It's funny being a passenger.
I know. I'm just quick look. So that was an Eco Pro before, wasn't it?
Oh
so.
God, he's not up for the sport, is he? It's all right, car. You'll be back to me in a bit.
I'm just interested in what the throttle response is like just on slow.
What's that then?
Slow rev. So that's in comfort, because you can feel the difference. I have been noticing, you know, when you put it into Eco Pro, the throttle's a lot less responsive. Then when you put it into comfort, you notice the slight difference in it.
Right.
Just hang back a bit. Should we try sport? Oh, no, it's be alright, man.
It's alright. Go on.
So that's just sport.
That's
no, it's nice then. Yeah, I think I'm definitely swaying to getting mine done. Definitely. So in sport, over to the side as well. What's it like with you being in the passenger?
God, Tom, you make me feel sick.
What's it like being in the passenger?
I don't like it. It feels like being in with. Is that Gareth? No, it's you. Oh, I don't like
it. Put it back in Eco Pro. There you go.
I don't like it.
I'll be ruining your miles per gallon, won't I?
I know, I'll be on about 40 now. Oh, I'm just getting old. I like dawdling along. So yeah, what are your thoughts then? Like honestly, because that's what we're about. We're about honesty. Is it worth? Because obviously people pay a lot of money for rolling road maps. Do you think it's worth getting a generic remap?
I think, well, it depends on what you're going for, isn't it? If you're going for stage 2 out and out speed, I would say probably go for the rolling road.
Can't resist a straight line.
Let's go, doesn't it? It's alright, mate. Well, I'll brake. But it picks up a lot better. To be honest, I do notice the difference. Obviously yours is marginal, the difference in lightness, but it does go a lot better, like. I'd say I do want to get mine mapped, we have said it. I'd like to see what the cars are like against each other, but I'm definitely going to go for the map EGR DPF, just to try and keep the edges a bit cleaner because it doesn't do the mileage.
Well, that's the thing, I am considering EGR and DPF. There's cars at an age now where, you know, we've not got a warranty.
Well,
it is healthier for the car not to have it, and especially with you with town driving, because you're not out on the open road. This is literally straight onto 50-60 mile an hour roads every day, and then onto the motorway or bypass. So it's permanently at 60 mile an hour.
Yeah.
You know, a little bit of
Well,
overtaking.
that's it. When yours gets a chance to regen.
So I've never ever noticed it do like a regen or anything. I've never noticed it. It must do something.
No, well, it's supposed to be. I think is if you're doing a prolonged journey and you're holding it at 60 mile an hour, and obviously it hits certain temperature parameters and stuff, it just regenerates and just gets all the crap out.
Maybe it doesn't then with my 55s everywhere.
Yeah, it might be. Well, don't hold me at 60, but I'm sure they do say I think it's 60 for a prolonged period. Obviously,
it gets up to temperature. Yeah. This thing, like it's that temperature.
But I'd like to get rid of the DPF. I mean, I know it's an emissions thing, but the thing is with it puts a lot more stress on your turbo and stuff, because obviously it increases the back pressure on the exhaust. Yeah. So it makes sense, really. And I think the only reason they do it is Germany emissions, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And your EGR, to be honest, I don't see the point in chucking your exhaust fumes back into your inlet just for your emissions. Like, but
that's it.
As I say, it's
one of them, and plus it's going to go a bit better. It's probably going to sound a bit better.
It frees the engine up, really.
You know, because there's practically, when you stand behind these, like compared to standing behind garage, you can hear, you know, the turbo whistle. You can't really hear. You can hear a bit, but the noise is all up front, really, isn't it?
Well, obviously you can hear it with Gareth because he's had the DPF done, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Obviously, you know, it's a twin turbo as well, so you'll get a bit more noise through the exhaust, etc. But he has had the DPF done, so that will make a difference.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know whether to go for replacing the downpipe or getting the internals taken out. Obviously, getting the internals taken out.
Are you going to look at doing this yourself? Yeah, I'll go with the coach road up there.
Go down there.
Go that car park, lad.
I don't know, to be honest. I've not fully decided. Obviously, I mean, I want to do the comparisons against your car. I want to drive it a bit more so I can properly feel the difference. But I'm not in any hurry to do it. But it is something that I definitely will be doing.
Yeah. Well, the thing is if you get it done, you know, I'll probably end up following suit. Yeah. But are you considering doing this yourself, or are you going to take it somewhere?
Most of it I'll do myself, but obviously with doing the EGR, it's going to throw up faults. So wherever I drive it to, obviously I'll have to get that.
If we had all the mapping gear ourselves, we could do it.
Well, that's it. I mean, that is something else
we've had, like,
been looking at.
So,
I mean, if we do manage to get all the equipment, I probably will just do it all myself. But to be fair, I think we need to get the unit, like we've been saying, because the E30's in the garage, and I'm not doing it on the drive. So it's one of them.
Mess around with one of these.
Right, we'll just pull in here then.
Yeah, let's get Tom out of that driver's seat and we'll wrap it up.
So yeah, I'm back in the passenger seat.
There you are, where you belong.
Get back in that before we get on the road.
Getting back in that passenger seat, cars like that. Thank God you're back. Right guys, so there we go. So little drive about in the F30. We need to get these cars out. We're gonna get on some Can't wait for the spring nights. Get on some little drives, and obviously we want to do a comparison between the two before Tom gets his mapped.
Definitely. Well, it's just, as I said before, it's interesting to see what they'll be like.
That's it, isn't it?
It feels a lot quicker, but it'd be interesting just to see how quicker it is. You know, just as a little 0 to 60 somewhere or something. Or a little...
Just quarter a tank of fuel here, lad, thinking, eh? Behave yourself. Yeah, also guys, you know, just wrapping it up now. Facebook group, brilliant. Got a few more members, nice to see the cars. And also me and Tom had a little idea there about maybe doing like subscribers cars, so depends how you guys feel about it. If you wanna send us over some content via Instagram or Facebook, you know, maybe a little walk round video, maybe a little drive of your car, or modifications you've done, just maybe a couple of minutes worth of footage and videos. We're quite happy to, me and Tom will stand there with a brew, get it on,
I have a look.
and we'll review your car and give you our honest opinion. So if you're up to that, you know where to find us.
Well, it'd also be interesting to see what the F series possibly sounds like if somebody's done a stage 2 on a 330D. See what the exhaust sounds like, what they think, possibly what MPG they're getting out of it. You know, that kind of thing.
So if anyone's up for that, you know where to find us. So yeah, that wraps it up today. Have you got anything, Tom, you want to add before we go?
No, just I think I definitely will be going for a stage 1 map. Definitely, 100%. Recommend it to anyone.
It'd be nice if you could do it yourself, though.
Yeah, it would be. It would be. But we'll see.
We'll see. Right, guys. Well, enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Thanks for watching. Remember, like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one. See you later.
See you later.